All right. This is Mo the God King, aka Mo the Pimp God, Church, Tabernacle. I'm going to talk about the BDSM lifestyle. That's really the only lifestyle I can really live. Because a lot of these women out here be talking to dudes like they crazy, disrespecting men. A lot of these women think they're worth more than what they really are, which is terrible. A lot of these women are not humble. And I can't be in a relationship with a woman who doesn't, respect me. Talking to me any kind of way. Thinking her pussy is made of gold when it's not. The BDSM lifestyle is, the dominant, male, female, submissive, male, female. It goes both ways. But for me, I'm a dominant male. And I can't get to any type of relationship with a woman who's not a submissive. I like to tell women to do what I want them to do. And if they feel like they don't want to do what I want them to do, they don't have to mess with me no more. There's plenty of men out there for you, baby. But when you're in a BDSM lifestyle, it brings another element into the relationship. Because a lot of women get bored with their partners, get bored with their husbands, get bored with their boyfriends. When you're in the BDSM life, you don't never get bored because there's always something for you to do, something for you to explore. Whippings, tying you up, chaining you up, handcuffing you, flagging, flogging, all of that. So, there's always something for you to do in those type of relationships. But when you talk about the BDSM lifestyle, the first thing that comes up is like 50 Shades of Grey and 365 and Secretary and Blue Velvet, 9.5 Weeks, all those movies come up. And, they glamorize the BDSM lifestyle, especially 50 Shades. They glamorize that. It's not for everybody. A lot of women, they can't be submissive to a man in and out the bedroom. Being submissive is just not in the bedroom. Being submissive is out in the real world. I tell women to call me either master, sir, or black daddy. Sometimes king, but I like the master better. Master or sir. A lot of women don't like to use those terms, so hey. But the BDSM lifestyle, it weeds a lot of women out that you don't need to be messing with. A lot of women who don't like taking orders, a lot of women who don't want to be submissive. That's a good way to weed them out. You ask them, are you submissive? They tell you in the bedroom, but outside the bedroom, no, I can't fuck with you, man. I need a woman who's going to bow down to my feet. Listen to everything I tell her to do. If she doesn't do it, she can leave. But I'm working on myself to be that type of guy for a woman to get on her knees, bow down to her master. Because in the movie 50 Shades of Grey, Christian Grey, he was rich. So he had money. So that made it, I guess, a little bit easier for those other women to be submissive to him. But I'm not rich. And I'm not Christian Grey. I didn't get turned out by nobody when I was young like Christian Grey. Even though that's a movie or a book that was made into a movie. He got turned out by a woman. He was a submissive, a male submissive, and she was a dominatrix. So I wasn't turned out by nobody. And really, I don't like to inflict pain on women, but I don't mind spanking a woman. I really don't. But going back to Christian Grey, like I said, he got turned out by a woman when he was younger. So that made him the way he was, the way he was in the movies. in the books. So I got never turned out by nobody. I'm looking to turn somebody out. I'm really looking to make a female my literal sex slave. And I have told a woman that before, and she was like, that sounds terrifying. It's like, just the way you said it. I'm like, well, you know, I usually say things a little bit more smoother. I whisper things in a woman's ear and make her feel sexy, make her get her pussy wet. You know, that might have came out a little wrong, a little bit, you know, the way I said it. I didn't say it too fucked up, but, you know, it sounds different when you say it out loud, but when you whisper it in a woman's ear, it sounds a whole lot different, a whole lot sexier. And I made up for it. I was like, look, you know, yeah, the way I said it, that wasn't too fucked up, but I understand where she came from, because she ain't never been in the BDSM lifestyle like that. And I tell every woman that. I have to start whispering that in women's ears. Like, I want to make you my personal sex slave. I don't know. I really don't know what's terrifying about that, because I didn't say I was going to tie you up or beat you or none of that bullshit, kidnap you. I didn't say nothing like that. But you know how these goofy-ass women be, man. These women are goofy out here. But yeah, when you say things like that, you gotta be a little bit more smoother. You gotta whisper it in their ear, like I did. I made up for it. But the BDSM lifestyle isn't for everyone, like I said. A lot of women can't take that. Especially the woman in 50 Shades of Grey. She didn't like that. She just wanted to be just a regular old woman. Dating different dudes, fucking different dudes, getting drunk, not having no consequences for her behavior. But when you're in the BDSM lifestyle, you got consequences with your behavior. You get out of line, you get spanked. You know? There's no better feeling in the world than having a woman be ultimate submissive to you. No better feeling. Have a woman just bow down to your feet. That makes you, it's a whole different person inside. Because a lot of these men couldn't fathom or dream of having a woman bow at your feet. A lot of these men couldn't even fathom that. And to have a woman do that for you, be totally submissive to you, be your slave, you're her master. It's no better feeling in the world. That's what gets me off. Seeing a woman, breaking down a woman who just disrespectful, talk to you any kind of way, talk to you like you ain't worth a damn, and to flip and turn this woman out and make this woman be your slave it's no better feeling in the world, man. It's no better feeling. You know, some people might think I might be kind of out there with that, but I'm not. But it's the only way I can ever be. And I was like that when I was a little bit younger, but I chose not to live that type of lifestyle. But now that I'm getting older, I see what it was. And I always had it in me. I just never really took advantage of it until now. So from here on now, that's how I'm going to be. And whatever woman I come across, if she's not willing to be submissive, then I can't mess with her, no matter how sexy she might be. There's a lot of sexy ass women out here, but there's a lot of women who don't want to be submissive, don't want to take orders, don't want to bow at your feet. You know, a lot of these women out here are, like I said, just disrespectful. And I'm not taking no lip from no woman. You know, instead of getting the fights and getting the arguments with women and, you know, end up putting your hands on a woman, end up going to jail for domestic violence. Be in the BDSM lifestyle. offsets that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You eliminate all the drama. You eliminate all the disrespect. You eliminate all of that. And that's what men don't have in them. You make her be obedient to what you say and what you expect of her. If she's not willing to do that, you leave her ass alone. I always keep going back to 50 Shades of Grey. He had a submissive woman. I guess she got out of line. He left her alone, and she was end up stalking him and tried to pull a gun out on Dakota Johnson's character. I guess her name is Anastasia Steele, and that scene really got me. It really put everything in perspective. Where he came in and he calmed her down, and she got right on her knees and obeyed her master. I cut the scene a little short, but I got straight to the point with the scene. But yeah, that scene right there put everything in perspective for me. That was 50 Shades Darker. That one scene where that woman got on her knees, Christian Grey's ex submissive, and she was mad. Talking about master doesn't sleep in the same bed as me. That really got me right there. And ever since then, I've been hooked on a BDSM lifestyle. There's no other way. There's no other relationship that I can ever be in, man. There's a lot of going on with the BDSM lifestyle. They got different websites, and there's a lot of women into that. Very kinky. I met a lot of women that think they might be into that, but they really not in that life, because once they get involved in that certain type of life, it's hard to get out of. Being in a normal relationship is not possible anymore, because you got to have some of those aspects. It just changes you. If a woman decided to get in the BDSM lifestyle and she like to get used to being spanked, and she don't mess with her master no more, she goes back to another guy, and he might not be into spanking her, he might not be into that, and that's gonna turn a woman off. So you condition women. Basically what the BDSM lifestyle is, you condition women to be your obedient slave. And once they get out of that, they go try to be in a regular relationship. It doesn't work that way, not unless they find another BDSM, dominant. So, the BDSM lifestyle is very great. So, if you listen to this video, hopefully you'll do your research on it and decide to get into it, because that's the only way that you can be. You will never have any problems in any type of relationship once you're in the BDSM. Now, the BDSM can either go to a polyamorous relationship, swinger lifestyle. I'm all into that. I can't be in a monogamous relationship with no woman. I just can't do it. I have to be in a polyamorous relationship. I have to either be in a swinger type relationship. I've seen a lot of these women do their thing out here, and being in a monogamous relationship with a woman out here, no. Like the term says, she's for the streets. A lot of these women are for the streets. A lot of these women for everybody. You can't be in a monogamous relationship with just any woman out here these days. The relationship scene is practically dead. Even the people in Hollywood, Look at Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Shit like that. Even if you try to be in a monogamous relationship, it really don't work out like that. Somebody, the woman's always trying to get a leg up. She either looking for somebody better or trying to cheat on you or try to get some money out you. When you're in the BDSM lifestyle, you ain't got to deal with all that bullshit. You don't have to. Because you let a woman know, hey, this is how it's going to be. If you're not down with that, you let me know. And we can go our separate ways. But I'm going to end it there. It's a lot I can go into the BDSM, but This is YouTube, and I'm not trying to get on here and say a whole bunch of sexual stuff. I'm trying to cut back on cussing, cut back on my language, so my videos can get monetized one of these days. So I know I got a small channel, but I'm trying to get better. I'm not the type of person that like to get on no video, do no videos like that. That's not my MO. That's not how I get down. I love to let people know what type of stuff I'm into, because I got a lot of knowledge, I got a lot of game, I got a lot of wisdom to let people know how the game really works out. There's a lot of people on YouTube that can tell you shit, but they really don't live that life, man. Nah, these dating coaches and these guys on YouTube just be talking. It really ain't about shit, so I'm not trying to get nobody on no membership. I do got 2 books I'm writing. I'm finna get done. I got one on the rules of the dating game. Then I got another one on white supremacy and racism. So I'm working on that book right there. That's gonna take a while, but the dating relationship book, it's the rules of the game. I'm trying to get to about 60 rules, maybe even to 100. I'm still working on it. I got some rules down for every man to follow. Because a lot of men need rules out here in the game, so you can follow these rules so you can be successful in the game, man. Because you don't have no rules in the game. You just out here just doing and saying shit to random women, and it ain't going to work. So you have to be smooth with your game. You have to whisper things in a woman's ear to get her turned on. Women are auditory. Men are visual. Women go by what they hear. That's why women read those erotica books. They get them turned on by just reading words. So if they hear things that's sexy and that's smooth and provocative, it gets their pussy wet. That's how you need to talk. That's one thing I had to learn too when talking dirty to women. You have to be smooth and whisper in their ear. You can't tell a woman things out loud. It's not sexy. You gotta whisper in their ear, get a nice smooth voice. So that's what I'm working on right now. But y'all go ahead and look into the BDSM lifestyle. It's something that you can really have some fun with. It'll change your life. It'll make your life better. It changed my life. It makes my life a whole lot better. It makes my relationships with women a whole lot easier if I decide to even get one. I've been talking to some women, but they're not used to the BDSM lifestyle, so I'm getting these women acquainted to how I really am. And like I said, I can't have no woman disrespect me. I can't be arguing and fighting with no woman and thinking that the relationship is gonna be okay. No. If a woman is not submissive and a woman is not obedient, you don't need to be talking to her. But I'ma holler. Church, tabernacle.